Hello everybody, this is the 8th and final video for Music 170 Online, exploring elements of music on the Hawaiian ukulele. Today we're going to learn to play three Renaissance dances by Susato, and you will choose one to make your final recording, whichever one appeals to you the most, or that lays easiest on the ukulele for you. First, let's go ahead and do a tune-up. Here's a G. That's the C. E. And your A string. So the three pieces that we have here are a ronda, a round dance, by Susato. I will attach these to the assignment, and they're also available in the documents section. Another piece called a brawl. It's a smoother, slower dance. And we have an allemande. Allemande is, I think it's German for English dance, or it's English for German dance. No, I think it's the former. So anyway, let's look at the ronda first. R-O-N-D-E. This is one of the first pieces we played that is not in the key of C, it's in the key of F, which basically means it begins and ends on the note F, which is first fret of the E string. By raising the E string up a half step, by putting down a fret, we make the note F. So, and the way this will play, this arrangement here is actually done for two ukuleles and a bass guitar. We're only going to play the top line of each of these three attached systems. So the ukulele one part is the top line here, the top line here, and the top line here. And also, this has repeat signs in it. There's a repeat sign here and here at the beginning of the first section and at the end of the first section. And that means to play all the music inside of this section twice. Start here. When you get to here, go back without missing a beat and do it again. You can play it a little quieter, a little louder, or a little better. Up to you. The second section is just the bottom line. It's shorter. It also has repeat signs, so it also happens twice without missing a beat. All right, I'm going to play it for you slowly now. I'll say the numbers with it as I go for right now to help you keep track of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 1. Now again without saying it. Next line. Now the bottom line. 3, 3, 0, 0, 5, 5, 3, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 0, 3, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 1. Now without saying it. That sounds nice on the ukulele. You can play it slower. I'd say maybe like that would be fine also. I also noticed while I was playing that I'm not really fond of having the third note be the open G string. If I had it to write over again, I might have written the 3rd fret on the E string, just because I'm not sure I like that ringing. The in there I would go. I like, sounds a little cleaner. But that's up to you. It's my fault for writing it that way. So that's your first choice. It's in a nice solid 4 beats per measure. Doesn't have to be fast. It doesn't have to be as fast as I played, but it should be steady, and the notes should all be the right length in relationship with each other. Okay? The next one, the Brawl, looks like Branzel. Oh, by the way, Susato was a Renaissance cornetto player. It was like often played the trumpet parts in, or what would now be the trumpet parts in music from the Renaissance. And he probably didn't really write these songs because he was a publisher. He had one of the first music publishing businesses in Antwerp. And he had a huge collection of Renaissance dances called the Dancerie. And he just claimed authorship of all of them. There was no copyright protection for musicians and composers back then. So here, 500 years later, we say he's the composer, but there's really little evidence that that could really be true. So the next one, the Brawl, is a little bit slower and smoother. It also is in the key of F, only it starts on an A, the 3rd of the scale. F, G, A. So, and it also has, this has 3 sections. The top line is the first section. It's 4 measures long, and it repeats. The top line repeats, so play that twice. Then the next section is short. It's only 3 measures long. It also repeats. The last section is the longest section that there is in it, and it also repeats. So this would be the longest piece. It's important not to go too fast on it because you get little rhythms like bum da da dum da da dum, or da 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 dee dum da da dum. So don't go faster than you can comfortably pluck the strings. So let me play this one for you. Okay. I'll do the same thing. I will say the numbers, the fret numbers, the first time through, and then when the repeat, I won't. I'll just play it. 2, 3, 4. Oh, oh, 3, 1, oh, 1, 3, oh, 1, 3, 1, oh, 3, 1, 3, oh, oh, 3, 1, oh, 1, 3, oh, 1, 3, oh. Now without saying it. Next section. 1, 3, 5, 3, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. Now repeat it. Now the next section. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. Oh, now loud. 5, 5, 3, 1, 0. F, 5, 3, 1, 0. 1, 3, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 3, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 3, 1, 0, 0, 1, 3, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 3, 1, 0. Too fast. Now I'll play it by myself. You can go slower. You can slow down a little bit at the end. If you notice in measure 11 is like an echo of measure 10. That's the one that goes 5, 5, 3, 1, 0, 5, 5, 3, 1, 0. And it's kind of traditional to make that the echo thing to make it quieter, more echoey. So extra credit if you remember to do that, if you do that. So that third section would be like, this is from measure 8, by the way. Measure 9, measure 10. Then back to normal. Okay, so you might want to do that one, the Brawl by Susato. And I have one more. This one is in the key of G, which I don't think we've ever played a piece in. It's the same thing. The same idea is play the top line. These other two lines in these other two parts in each system, just ignore them. They are for ukulele 2 and bass guitar. So play ukulele 1, top line, it repeats. Okay, so play that twice. Then the second section is 4 measures long, and it also repeats. And the third section, play the top line, and it also repeats. Okay? I haven't played this one in a while, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. O 2 O O O O 2 2 5 3 2 O O O O O 2 3 O 2 2. Now that repeats. I didn't. 2 0 2 3 2 3 5 3 2 0 0 0 2 3 0 2 2. Then 2 3 2 0 0 2 0 2 2 0 0 0 2. Now that repeats. Okay, I forgot to do the to sing the numbers the first time through there, so I did it the second time through the second section. So in this one, it has a series of different lengths of notes. It has notes that take up one beat, like 1 and 2 and 3 4, and then the next note, beginning of the second measure, that lasts for 2 beats. Try to listen to how I play it. I can probably find some YouTube links of some bands playing these songs, and I'll put them also in the assignment. But yeah, it's important to get the length relationships of the notes right, so that people can follow the danceable pattern. These are all 3 are dances. Let me just play the last one for you one more time, a little bit slower. This time I'll do it with just keeping a beat. So instead of saying the fret numbers, I will say the rhythm numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, like that, okay? That might help. So I'm going to repeat each line also. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, that's hard to do. And play at the same time. If you look at measure 11, that has a new rhythmic concept in it that I don't think we've run across much yet. The first note has a little dot after it. Normally it would be a quarter note of one beat, but instead, when you have a dot after the note, it increases the value of the note, the time of the note, by 1/2 of its original value. So if it's a 1 beat note, it now becomes a beat and a half. So that means that little 3 there, the 3, has to fit evenly right between the second and the third beats of the measure. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll do it again. 2 and 3. So if you think in the measure, you think 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and ba bum ba bum 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 ba. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that's a musical thinking technique called subdividing, where you always think in your head all the way through the piece, feel in your head the shortest note value that happens. So we have a lot of these eighth notes that take up half of a beat, like 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So to keep the notes all in relation, if you can actually have in your head the whole time just kind of this chung 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, it'll keep you honest. Like at the beginning, like that would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So have fun with that. Good luck. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but try to make it a musical expression. Play musically, and I'll look forward to hearing what people come up with. This will be your big solo performance. It would be our gala concert if we were meeting in person. Okay, it's been fun, guys. Florence says goodbye, and we'll see you around.